Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Eileen with Unique Gifts and Decor by Lady Di. First of all, I want to say thank you so very much. You guys, I have hit 1,000 subscribers. The last time I looked, before I got on here, it was 1,005. And that 5 is still good to me. But thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for the encouragement, you guys. You all just don't know how that makes a person feel to see that somebody's taking out time through their day or their evening to just get on and watch you, and not just watch you, but comment and tell you something positive that you're doing, that you're inspiring them, that you're helping them, or you're giving them a tip that could help them to craft their gift basket business or whatever business they're in to make it a little better. I believe in simplifying things, which makes my life simple. It's a goal, it's a rule that my pastor, I wouldn't say a rule, it's a spiritual principle that my pastor has taught us. The spiritual principle of organization is God's plan to simplify our lives. If we simplify things in our lives will be more if we organize, things in our lives will be more simple, run smoothly. Now things happen, don't get me wrong, but if we put in the work and do the simple things in organizing, it will work out for our good. Romans 8:28, and we know that all things work together for the good of them that loves the Lord and are called according to his purpose. But I just wanted to just say, wow, I can't believe that a lot of people are watching me. I've got a lot of people wanting me to do tutorials. I'm like, me? But I'm praying about it. And whenever God shows me the next step on how I need to do that, or if it's not in his will, then I will, I will let you all know, okay? I was talking to one of my mentors the other day, and she told me that I was getting more comfortable in my videos. And she told me that I need to continue to be authentic, and I'm trying, and I'll be more authentic. I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm not that type of person, but if something is for you, I'm going to let you all know, and if it's something that is not right, I'm going to also tell you that. But I also want to let you guys know, as basket makers, we all have a craft, okay? And my craft might be a little different from yours or the next person, but there's a lot of basket makers on YouTube. But we are all in the body of Christ, where, how can I put this? We can't really can't function without each other. And what I'm trying to say is, you might have a certain craft that you do a certain way, or the next person might do it another way. But if we feed off of each other and take something from somebody else and add to something to somebody else's, then you'll have your craft, but you just have to be unique and put your spin on it. We can't be like, we're always made and created uniquely. God made us all different. So whatever our craft or our gift is, use it to the best of your ability to glorify him. But if you can enhance it by watching someone else's video, and maybe you can do something that way to enhance your gift, then that's what we're here on these channels to do. We're all here, and I don't think it's no competition. It might be with somebody. I'm not in competing with anybody. I'm just trying to do what I do the best that I can do. But in saying all of that, there was fear there when I first started. Don't get me wrong. And in talking to my mentor, I told her that I felt like fear was there, that I was in stagnation. And we were speaking the other week, and she told me that she didn't see that. And I guess sometimes when we see ourselves a certain way and other people see us something different. So when she told me how she saw me, it kind of, I'm like, wow. She said she didn't see me being stagnant. And I guess because I've been waiting and on God to do some things, and in our waiting, we get, I guess maybe we feel like we're stagnant. Sometimes we feel that we don't see it, because that's where the faith comes in. But he is always working behind the scenes. Sometimes we just don't see it. But I'm not seeing what I waiting for him to do. It hasn't manifested yet. That's what I'm trying to say. It hasn't manifest. So I was getting a little discouraged, but she did tell me that I'm not stagnant, because as long as I'm waiting on God, I'm not sitting still, not doing anything. You know, some people think when you say you're waiting on God, you're just sitting, not doing anything. Well, that's not the thing of waiting on God. Waiting on God is you're trusting Him while you're waiting for Him to manifest whatever you're waiting, whatever you want from Him, basically. So she did tell me that I was not stagnant, because I am consistent in trying to do my baskets. I do my gifts. I do my video channels, and I do post on social media. So I'm trying to do everything that I can, so to let Him know that I am still, Lord, I'm still doing what you're telling me to do. I am not being stagnant, but I'm thinking I am. I guess when the enemy gets in your mind, we don't see things that are happening right away, you get discouraged. And I guess I was feeling a little down and discouraged because things have not been going quickly as what I want them to happen. I'm believing God for in 2024 that I will have my brick and mortar shop. I don't know how it's coming to pass. I have some options that I can do, but I don't want to step out and do something that He has not put in place for me to do. And she did tell me, and she said, Eileen, well, you know, you wanting God to make a way for your brick and mortar, but she says it might not be the time for me right now. She says because the space that God has for me, she said maybe somebody else is in that space right now, or you know, another space, you know, is being made available to you. She says, but don't look at it as like, you know, God is not working. I know He's working. I encourage and tell people all the time that He's working behind the scenes. But sometimes, you know, when we don't see it happening, we get discouraged. And I guess I was feeling a little blah, but that doesn't stop me from continuing to do things I like to do. I love gift basking. For all this week, I haven't done anything because I was working the 12 hours. But yesterday, one of the ladies that I had to deliver a couple baskets to this morning, she's my spiritual mother, and she has always been encouraging to me. No, I can say no time that I have been in a depressed state. Well, not depressed, but you know, you're kind of feeling down and blue, whatever. And I just needed to, you know, kind of vent. She's never not picked up the phone and been there for me. And I thank God for Him putting her in my life. But some of the stuff that I got from the clearance yesterday it was on my island in my kitchen, and while I was in between calls, waiting calls to come last night, you know, but everybody said, but something told me, no, the Holy Spirit told me to make her a basket. She has been one of my supporters. When I know I had a basket I had to deliver this morning, and she has something at her church tomorrow, and she wanted me to make her a basket then. And it's never months go by that she never has had me do something. So she's one of my faithful supporters, as well as a spiritual mother in Christ. And he told me to make her a basket, and she loves totes. So you know those totes that we got from the Dollar General, that there was the fall ones with the orange, the blues, and all that. And I found a pillow to match that, and I did give her those pretty green mugs, and for her and her husband I got two. And then I got her one of those bowls, the soup bowls with the little lids on there. So she was ecstatic this morning. I did put one of those little wreaths in there as well, but she loves totes, and I know this would be perfect for her. But you know, I didn't have to do it. There was no charge for that. It was just from me letting her know, I thank you for just being who you are, just like I am thanking you all. And it doesn't, the Canton Spirituals years ago had made a song out. It's a quartet group. It says, give me my flowers while I live. And I've always tried to acknowledge people while they're here, because when a person is not here anymore, you can't tell them, you know, how you feel or whatever. So we take a lot of things for granted, basically. And I just wanted to let you guys know I am humbly grateful. And I'm blessed for you all to even acknowledge, to subscribe to my channel. Y'all, it's very touching, and I appreciate it so very much. We all struggle with different things in life, but when we have a craft or a gift that we just enjoy doing, sometimes we don't want to share it with people because we don't know how people will receive us. So in saying all of that, I'm just getting out here and doing what I love. I love helping people. Don't get me wrong. I love helping the elderly with the Medicare and different this and this and that. But my passion and my heart is in doing my gifts and the gift baskets. And I put that basket together with her, you guys, and it's beautiful. And less than, it wasn't even 10 minutes. I mean, like, it was just boom, boom, boom. I had it designing in my head, and I didn't have to go out and get different things, whatever. I had everything on the table that I got through the haul, and I just put it together, shrink wrapped it, and put a bow on it. I always have a lot of bows already made up, and it was just fabulous. And I'm not bragging or anything, but sometimes it amazes me how God uses me. Some people have crafts and gifts, and they've gone to school for and this and that to hone it, but you guys, mine is weird, and it's just that I have an eye for different things, and I see things. Like I got those lanterns the other day in that clearance, and I'm walking down the aisles, and it's crazy because he puts things in my mind how to design things, and the things go together while I'm just in shopping or whatever. And even at night, you guys, sometimes even if I go to bed at a certain hour, I don't really go to sleep because my gift basket business is on my mind, or how I'm going to make this. And then when I get up in the morning, you guys, it's still on my mind. So I'm like, well, Lord, am I in the calling that you have me in? And I believe I am, but I'm anxious because I want it happening now, but my timing is not his timing. So in saying all of that, my mentor says, I'm not stagnant, which I'm thinking I am, but she did encourage me to let me know you're not. As long as I continue to do that, I'm doing that every day. When you have a business or you're trying to get a business going, you've got to do something daily. Even if it's sending out your post, even if you're just doing a gift basket, even if you're not having anywhere to sell right now, or I know we're in the season for the selling, but in the off seasons, you always try to hone your craft, making your bows, or how you doing your shrink wrap, or how you doing your baskets, stacking them and position them in your baskets so that they can look presentable. Presentation is the key. I know a lot of the basket makers say that on their channels. It has to look professional, and I've always said in my previous videos, I make my baskets the way I want to receive them. I don't want to receive a basket that is just, you could tell somebody's thrown stuff together. Everybody say, yeah, it's the thought, but what is the thought? Are you thought you just can throw this together? That's how you think about me? You just want to throw something together and give it to me? No, you're supposed to be able to do things and create things to make a person smile, or you know what I'm saying, let them know you're thinking about them. Maybe I go overboard on my basket, but I do take time, but I don't use all an hour to do a basket. No. You can do things, you can simplify things. That's what I'm trying to say, and make them nice. You don't have to spend a lot of time on the basket, but you can look at it. Even like, for instance, you getting in the mirror, you getting yourself dressed, you're going to look in the mirror to make sure you're presentable before you walk out your house. You just don't put on your clothes and go out the door. No good well, you ain't combed your hair, you ain't put your makeup on or whatever. No, that's the same way when you're doing a gift basket or a gift. You got to make sure it is professionally done. And also your name is out there. All we have, you guys, is our name. And if you got a bad name, word of mouth goes a lot, where you're trying to build your business, but you've done crappy work and everything, you're not going to get your clients. And then how does that make you feel? If you're a person of excellence and trying to do things in decency and order, as the Bible says we're supposed to be doing, we cannot sugarcoat or do things. And maybe God is getting us all prepared to whatever he's got for all of us. I don't know what everybody's goals, desires, and dreams are, but in this time where they haven't come together and manifest yet, he's honing us. He's giving us the opportunity to develop our crafts, to develop our skills, or whatever that we may be doing. I know some people have all this education. I have 2 degrees, don't get me wrong. I've been working in corporate America for over 25 years. Then I came out of that, and then I'm just doing insurance. I have my insurance license, my life license, my health license, my Medicare license. that's extra money for me to be doing as well. But I'm doing that full time. But I don't want to do that full time. I want to be able to do that's a income on the side. You all know my gift basket business is my first priority where I want to do that full time. But until that happens, you know, I went to college, got all these degrees, and this what I went to school for, I honed that, I crafted that, took courses, went to class, did all what I did to do for that. That part of my life, I'm finished with that. I'm on another journey now. And well, in saying all of that, practice on your craft so you can better yourself. You know, we all are in different stages in our lives, but we're all, whatever we're supposed to be doing, we're supposed to be doing it to the glory of God. So I just didn't come on here to preach. I'm not a preacher, but I just wanted to just be authentically and humbly and let you guys know that I am truly humble and blessed that you all are even taking the time out and listening to me, commenting to me, giving me all this advice you all are giving me, as well as, you know, just words of kindness and encouragement. You know, that makes a lot. And even if people do that to me, I always give that back. Even though sometimes you don't think, well, people, they don't deserve this and that, but a kind smile, or even though somebody has done something to you or said something out of the way, we cannot act like them. We are better people, okay? You can't do evil for evil, because God is our vindicator. No matter what somebody has done or said, you know, you can never chase down a lie, okay? So the person who's coming to and telling you something, you know, I'm not saying they're not reliable or anything, but you don't want to step out of God's will and trying to chase down a lie or trying to get back at somebody, because sometimes you can block your own blessings by some of the things you do and some things you say. And talking to people on the phones, I tell them that, you know, they call and complain and this about that. The country's going on this, the inflation, you know, politics, all this and that. Yeah, we know all that is going on. But I tell them, I said, God is in control. He knows what's going to happen before we even think about it. This is what we're going through right now with the inflation, the gas, the groceries, and everything high. It's just part of life. God says that He came to overcome all of this. So we're just going through these things right now. His word says we will have trials and tribulation, but He came to overcome them all. So the key word I tell everybody is through. Whatever is hitting you right now in your life, you're going through it. And a lot of things that we experience in our life, it's just not for us. Like some of these people tell me they're in all these situations going on, their health and this and that. Well, most of the times when you're going through a trial, it's not for you. It's for the next person that you're going to meet. Because the next person that you're going to meet, you're going to be able to tell them how you went through it. But you can't tell nobody something if you haven't experienced anything. You know, I know I see a lot of stuff on social media and stuff. Women got a persona that, you know, they can't get along, you know, they're angry and all this and that. And, you know, we need to step out of that. You know, we need to encourage each other. We need to uplift each other, and get that off of us, because we need to realize that we have children, we have grandchildren, neighbors, friends. Everybody is looking at us. And women, we carry a lot. Don't get me wrong. We do. But it's how we go through these things that matters. I have a daughter. I have a son. I have 2 grandsons, and I have a granddaughter. My granddaughter is 17. And she's watching me and and her mother, my daughter, because even kids, they absorb everything that we do and say. And for women, we already are counted down in the corporate world anyway, because we're underpaid, unappreciated. But I'm not knocking men, don't get me wrong, but I'm a woman, so I'm telling you how the things that I've experienced. I might have all the degrees and all whatever. I was paid well in my job, don't get me, I'm not knocking that. But I think that we could have been all paid better, but by us being women, we have a disadvantage. But that should not stop us. We have our young girls coming up and they're watching us. So they're watching everything we do. So we got to do better as women. And don't bash each other. You know, all this stuff you see on social media and all that stuff, all that is not necessary, because at the end of the day, they don't know us, we don't know them. They're just doing it maybe for get some attention, whatever. But some of that is not even irrelevant to get attention. Is really making yourself look ridiculous. But in saying all of that, you know, we just got to be better people. We have to support each other, in the good and the bad. And somebody's, you know, they're having a bad day or whatever, you know, reach out to them, say, hey, just thinking about you, just want to give you a call. And sometimes it's really weird that whenever I'm having a bad day or something kind of going on with me or whatever, my girlfriend, she calls me, and it's just out of the blue. And I mean, we kind of talk every day, maybe every other day, something like that. But whenever I'm feeling yucky, or you know, she just calls me, and I don't know if Lord is having her put me on her, you know, on her heart or her, in her spirit, for her to give me a call, or vice versa. You know, so that's we just have to reach out to people, you know. And I did talk the other day about the seniors, where there a lot of people are not reaching out to them. They're out alone. If you do have a chance to do that, you know, just pick the phone or call or go by, and you know, just see if they need anything. You know, it's our country is so divided right now, and it's going to take us. We can't wait on the government to do a lot of things. The churches, they are trying, but all churches are not doing the right thing. I'm not saying they're not. Most of them are, but there are some that are not. But it's going to take individual people to get us back to being united again. The United States was united. We're the United States, but we're not right now. It's so divided. It's really sad. So much is going on, but all we have to do is stay prayed up and do the little things. Be kind. Be more kind. You know, don't, if you feel like it's going out of your way, sometimes we have to go out of the way to do things. And some things that we do can make us uncomfortable, and that is us stepping out of our comfort zone. And right now, you guys, me doing this channel, is I'm out of my comfort zone, but it's okay, because it is growing me, because I think it's getting me ready for when I have my brick and mortar, the type of customers that I will be dealing with, the type of business accounts that I plan to be dealing with. So he's getting me ready to be, I'm already, I used to do a lot of things on my job, you know, organizing and different things, but I always been a leader, and I guess by me coming out of corporate America, I kind of get in my little mode, but I think he's putting me back out there again. So maybe it's through this channel, I don't know, but just don't want to make this long. I know I'm 22 minutes now into this video, but I do want to say again, thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. I'm planning to do a lot of different concepts going forward. I'm taking this time out the rest of this year. I'm on vacation about in a couple of weeks, so I'm just going to do some soul searching and trying to figure out how I want things to go, you know, on my channel. But I'm praying. My plans might not be his plans, y'all. I might write them down for how I'm gonna do this, but he has the final word. But I do hope and pray that I am in his will and I'm doing what he's wanting me to do. But I want to just say thank you guys so much, so very much, for just being a blessing to me. I love hearing your comments, reading your comments, you guys. It just inspires me. I've got people watching me from Jamaica, the Cayman Islands. A lady just, she inboxed me, wanted me to, we talked, and she wants me to tutor her. I'm like, little me, but you know, I'm like, wow. But my mentor says, why not me? You know, and I'm like, well, you know, I'm not, hadn't been on my channel like some of the other basket makers, but I am here to be a blessing. And if anything that I can do to be a blessing, always, my heart is open. You can DM me anytime that you have an opportunity to do that, and I can definitely answer any of your questions. I try to respond to all your comments as quickly as I can, but I do also just want to just one more time say thank you so much for just being there for me. You guys have a great weekend. I've got some videos coming this weekend. So hit the notification button. Please subscribe if you already haven't, and comment, and just have a blessed rest of your day. Thank you. Bye-bye.